Camelot 331 here, and it happened. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you saw my recent Lowe's video. It'll be in the description. I've made a video spotlighting some terrible problems with Lowe's, and the CEO has made a video responding to basically all the allegations. The morale issues, the losing the bonus issues, all these things, the giant firings, the losing of positions, the general terrible morale in the stores. He addresses it all. And oh my God, is he such a violent dick about it. And you're about to see, I got an exclusive video of him doing it right here on this video. You're only going to see this here, literally only here. And I hope you're excited about it, because I'm excited about it. Also, I have several messages that people have sent to me that have been working at Lowe's for years. And they basically saw my video and they wanted to reach out. And we're going to go through the craziest ones so far. So before we get into it, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, doodle, if you like it. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't. So how low can Lowe's go? You're about to find out. Let's get into it. First one, I have been at Lowe's for 15 years, and yes, it is going away. And by what he means by it's going away is the bonus that they're just taking away from their associates that they were replaced after taking away their commissions in 2012. He says, I'm losing between $5,900 to $6,300 on February 1st, a pay cut of nearly $7,000 on February 1st. That's not even happened yet. We're not even there yet. February 1st, this guy's losing. God, that's insane. That's a lot of money people rely on. He says, this has put a lot of stress on my family and my life. This company is becoming Home Depot from about 8 years ago. We seem to follow them on whatever they do. I am one of the employees who talked to the reporter about the morale story. This is not an isolated incident. This is company-wide. Marvin, which is the CEO's name. He's pissed at Marvin. We should all be pissed at Marvin. I know of many long-term, high-skilled salespeople who have left for other jobs or retired because they thought Lowe's had their backs. This was a career. Now it's step up from a drive-through job. Untrained new employees who are order takers who do not have a clue about how to sell worth a damn. They can barely handle the minimum of what their job description requires. He says it's a slap in the face of every person who thought this was the company that they had planned to retire with. I put my resume out when I found out about it. I'm still hoping to find something near where I live so I don't have to pack up the whole damn family and find another place to live. So this guy right here confirms that they are indeed taking away that allowance that they were giving to associates after robbing them from their commissions. And this is a decision by Marvin, the CEO, which I have a video of coming very shortly. $7,000 pay cut. Think about that for a minute. If you have somebody making $40,000 a year and you cut them $7,000, that's almost 20%. That's almost 25% of their income. That is insane. And these people have earned it and they're taking it away. Next one. Hey, I work at Lowe's and your video is spot on. We had massive layoffs that absolutely crashed morale. On top of this, if people were being negative or talking about the bad morale, they could get written up. The messed up part is that one person got fired for commenting on the layoffs and speculating what areas would get axed next. They removed the loss prevention position from each store and having one person in charge of multiple. At the same time, management was complaining about the increase in thieves. Marvin introduced impact hours, which is the CEO, where we are not allowed to do anything except customer service. These go from 10 to 2 on weekdays and 10 to 4 on weekends, but corporate is supposedly changing it to all day on weekends. But that hasn't been confirmed. If corporate comes in and sees us on a ladder down stocking to fill holes, we get fired on the spot, and so does management. I got written up by an ASM because I missed a single customer as I was trying to distress. My department manager, when talking with me about it, was annoyed with the write-up since he knows I'm a hard worker and strive to help customers. We barely have the coverage we need to staff our departments, and the impact hours make it damn near impossible for us to keep our department looking good on the weekends. It feels like a store that is about to go out of business, thanks to the changes Marvin has forced upon us. The stress has caused many of the long-term associates to simply quit, which is what happened to a coworker who has been with Lowe's for over 20 years. This is unsustainable for a company. They are losing very experienced workers at a rate they cannot replace. I am very lucky that I will not have to be here much longer as my schooling is about to pick up. Corporate is absolutely killing their company to earn a few more dollars for themselves. So basically, I don't know if you can see what's happening here with Lowe's. This is what's happening. They're firing all these associates to get more on-hand cash so they can buy back more stocks. Now, that being said, the people, the executives, already have their shares that they bought at a lower price. Maybe it's $70 a share. They bought these shares at a lower price. They do these corporate buybacks and try to do anything possible to increase cash on hand so they could buy back more stock. Now that $70 a share price that the CEO bought at, millions of shares, is now $120 per share. He's doubled his millions that he put into it. Absolute millions. It isn't about the associate. It isn't about the worker or their families. It's about the CEO specifically working in his own interest. And that is it. That is it. And you'll see this in this video. He doesn't even care. He doesn't even lie about it. He's like, I don't give a damn. Next one, lost a sales specialist in appliances because they took away his allowance. It was $9K a year he lost. $9K, shit. The kicker, he was $1 million sales specialist. Last year, he sold $1.4 million in appliances. He worked for the company for 21 and a half years. He made $1 million in sale all but 1 year, which was 2008. They didn't even try to talk him out of that. They just let him go. Think about that. He's made the company over $20 million in sales. $20 million. And they're taking that allowance away. They're taking the 9K kicker away. It's gone. It's gone. They're taking it away. $1.4 million in sales. And they're not going to give him a damn dime of it. Isn't that insane? That's insane to me. He goes on to say there's also a video of Marvin talking about his receiving associates and how they aren't productive team members. There are rumors that another month or so, Marvin will be eliminating the RTM position in stores. That's the person who gets credit on all damaged and defective products that come into the store. So another 1,800 people being terminated. Some who have been with the company a decade or more. So you see what that is? 1,800 more people are going. The RTM position is rumored to be going. So they're going to fire another 2,000 people. Shocking. So this guy lost 9K a year. 9K. What if you're only making 35 grand a year and you lose 9K? That's 30% of your income. What the hell do they expect you to do other than quit? Are you serious? And that's what they want you to do, is quit. That's really what they want you to do. Because they want to hire somebody in at $8 an hour and then they can flip everybody off. That's usually how it works. So I think it's about time we take a look at this video that I got sent of Marvin, the CEO, talking about the allegations against the company, morale, the allowance getting deleted, firing all these positions. He talks about it in this video. Are you ready to see it? Because I'm ready to see it.
With associates, and most recently we talked about the elimination of something we call SPIFs. These are commission incentives that we stopped actually executing in 2011, but we had a group of associates that were still being paid. And so let me just kind of talk about all of these.
Okay, Marvin, let's talk about it.
Before I get into the specifics, I want to share with you just 2 slides to give you some perspective of how we're performing versus our largest competitor from last year. And I want to remind you,
So basically what he's saying right here is he's going to show you a few slides on how Home Depot is kicking their ass in share price. So that's what they're showing you right here. I'll just go ahead and skip through it. They're showing you that, hey, they're basically trying to talk smart and act like you guys are all too dumb to understand that, oh, well, we're making these decisions because of the stock price. That's why. Now, here we go.
It's hard for me to believe that Home Depot is twice as good as us.
Shocking.
But their share price reflects that the marketplace believes that their stock is twice as valuable as us, as a company. So now let me talk about why these slides are important relative to the changes we made.
Okay, let's see why they're important, Marvin.
If we want to become a more profitable company,
yes.
If we want our share price to increase,
okay.
Then we have to do different things.
Okay, so he's saying right here, in order to become profitable, they have to do different things. In order for the company to grow more and for his share price to go up that he has stock in, they have to make changes for him. That's why they're making the changes. Let's see what else he has to say.
As much as many of you out there would love for things to stay the same, the reason why you have a new CEO in me, and many new members of management is because our shareholders were unhappy with the direction of the company.
Oh, the shareholders were unhappy. That sucks.
Unhappiness, they wanted to see different leadership taking the company in a different direction.
Oh.
Then when you look back at those slides comparing us to our competition, you can understand why a shareholder could be unhappy.
So the shareholders are unhappy, is what he's saying. Shareholders are unhappy. So that's why they're making these changes. So what else does he have to say?
And I'm making tough decisions because we have to do things different if we want to get our stock price growing and we want to create more profitability.
Oh,
that is
okay.
imperative for us.
But what about the everyday associate?
It's part of my job as your CEO and president. And I received a lot of emails, some of them mean-spirited, some of them nasty, some of them complimentary. And it's part of the job, but I want you to understand that these decisions are not made just to make you angry.
Shocking.
Because we want to do things to make certain associates unhappy. We're making these tough decisions because the previous management team did not have the courage to make them. So I'm going to make them because we have to.
Oh, wow.
Make a company that drives better profitability for you and for all of us so we can.
Wow. He's making this decision because previous leadership wasn't courageous enough to fire all these people and to take money away from them because it makes the company more profitable. And look what he says right here, for you and for all of us. Sorry, Marvin, the normal associate's not getting a piece of that pie, you dumbass. Only you are. It's more profitable for you and all of us. No, it's only profitable for you. What? Could you imagine being a normal everyday associate watching this? God.
Have a stock price that's going to be more beneficial to all of us. But most importantly, we have to make decisions in the best interest of the entire company, not in the best interest of a few individual associates out there.
Wow. So these decisions have to be better for the company and not individual associates. Shocking. I wonder why morale is down in these stores, Marvin. It's because you're a jackass. I'm sorry. I don't usually attack the people, but this is dumb as hell to me. Like, are you serious? He's courageous, and he's trying to think in the best interests of the company and not everyday associates. But what was this? I remember somewhere him saying that the associates were his greatest asset, but he's not going to fight for their interest, only the stock price interest, because he has shares in that stock price. The normal everyday associate doesn't.
So trust and believe. Every change we make, we test it, we try to validate it, and we have no intention of doing anything that's not going to make Lowe's a great company. So I hope you can accept that.
Oh, sure.
It's difficult. Nobody likes change, but change is necessary if we truly want to emerge from being a good company to a great company. And I want to just keep it real with you and make sure these podcasts are important to inform you, but I also want to make sure you understand that we have to do what is right for the greater company, and that's my responsibility, okay?
So that's his answer to allegations about bad morale and the firing of all these associates and the taking away of those 30% of people's salaries. His answer is because they have to think in the interest of the company and not the individual associate, even though he made the statement recently that the associates are his greatest asset and they made the giant profit increase that they had recently. But none of that increase is being shared among the individual associate because they have to think about the company as a greater whole. Can you believe that? And I talk about this all the time, but why do companies always punish their frontline associates and think that no one's going to care? You're going to lose long-term associates and then your company's going to bottom out. I've never understood that. Why? And the reason why is because this guy right here, Marvin, he wants to increase that share price so he can sell out and be done with it. Also, another good tidbit, he pretty much bankrupted the last companies that he was at, if that means anything to you. So he's going to try to increase this share price by any means necessary, and that means firing everybody, closing stores, eliminating positions, giant pay cuts across the board, even though the company is still profitable. He's doing that so the share price can go up, so he can pocket that money and get the hell out, and then the company will fall, just like GameStop's doing. Exactly. It's like a god. It's like they all get their playbook from the same damn place. And I feel really, really bad for Lowe's associates that have been there a long time and their leadership is down to this. A guy that's basically only working in the interest of shareholders. only working in the interest of shareholders and his own pockets. And I know CEOs do that. I know that's kind of like their job description, but like, holy shit. Are you serious? Like, he thinks that's normal. People just think, like, he just thinks that's normal. Oh, dude, sorry, individual associate that I don't give a damn about. What are you going to do about it? I mean, I hope you can accept that. What? He says, I hope you can accept that. No, I don't accept it. And I damn know a Lowe's associate being there for 20 years won't accept it either. Feel bad for the associates. And I hope you guys find something else that's fulfilling and pays just as much, especially if they're cutting 30% of your payout. Jesus Lord, can you imagine? Can you imagine? People live paycheck to paycheck. How the hell are you going to do that? So if you work at Lowe's or anywhere else, make sure you message me, and specifically Lowe's and Associates. I want you to message me and tell me how you feel about this, because I feel like it's just super shitty. I'm just trying to inform you guys and give you a voice, because these people deserve a voice. They really, really do. Make sure you check out my previous Lowe's video if you haven't seen it. A lot of info there as well. Lowe's has terrible leadership right now. Terrible leadership, and this guy right here, Marvin, their new CEO, absolutely terrible. Openly saying that he's working in the interest of only the shareholders and not his associates. And that, my friends, is a shit bag of a leader. There is never, dude, I don't care. If I was a CEO of a company, you best damn believe I'll be working in the interest of my associates, because my associates are directly responsible for profit. If you have an army with you and they fight with you and they die with you, you give them feast and mead and swords and shit. You give them mead and you have parties and you're like, yeah, battle. Pour one out for our lost soldiers. This guy don't give a damn about his lost soldiers. He's killing them himself. That's not good leadership. You can't kill them yourself. What do you think? What do you think? Let me know what you think. If you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, make sure you get on it. Doggone it. Bye. Yeah. It's a coaster. It's not it's a coaster for drinks.